Now for this, use a wok. You can just use a saucepan if you want, but I'm using a wok. And put in half a cup of Laksa paste. Then put in 1 litre of fish stock. Then 800 ml of coconut cream. And just keep giving it a stir every minute or so. Right, you can see it's starting to boil, getting some bubbles popping up everywhere. Now put in some, now turn the heat down to low and chuck in about 15 grams of ginger. Cut it up into little chunks, chuck it in there. Then add 6 cloves of garlic, crushed. Just give it a bit of a stir. Then add, depending on how spicy you want it, I put in a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Then about 1.5 teaspoons of lime juice. Now just leave this to let it reduce, but just give it a stir every couple of minutes. So we want it to reduce by about 25%. It should take about 30 minutes. Alright, it's nicely reducing. Now cut up some coriander, chuck that in. This coriander is from my garden, so it's very fresh. And we'll just leave this for about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to put in some prawns. Start boiling some water. Now while you're boiling the water, put in prawns or shrimps. We want to put in 500 grams, which is half a kilo. And when the water's boiled, add the vermicelli noodles or rice noodles to it. That'll only take 2 to 3 minutes. Now add the noodles, however much you want, to a bowl, whatever you're going to serve this in. Add as much of the soup as you want. Now add some bean sprouts. Cut up some red chilies. I've cut some up from my garden so they're fresh. And just chuck a little bit of coriander on as well.